New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and tribal leaders with the St. Regis Mohawks signed a landmark agreement this week.
Today is a major step forward. There's still other issues to work through, and they're complicated and they're significant. But I think talking to the leadership of the county, talking to the tribe, I think we're going to get there, and I think it's going to be to everyone's benefit.
That'll allow the Mohawks to run the only casino in northern New York. The Mohawks, who just spent $74 million to expand their casino in Hogansburg, will be the only game in town.
The state deems by this agreement that the Mohawks are in good standing, and therefore this region will not be part of the casino gaming bill that is moving.
To keep their exclusive casino territory, the St. Regis tribe will pay the state $30 million in back gambling proceeds that they've withheld for 3 years in protest of another band of Mohawks operating competing slot machines on the Ganyanka Reservation near Altona. The governor admitted this week that the state is no closer to settling that dispute.
We have no resolution on that yet.
Are you planning on closing it or trying
We
to?
have no resolution on that yet.
Both Franklin and St. Lawrence counties will get nearly $4 million in back payments, and another $30 million will go into escrow. All the state and tribal leaders resume talks in the next week over resolving land claims. Several thousand acres just off the reservation have been in dispute for decades. And Chief Paul Thompson says a shortage of land is the tribe's biggest concern.
Our community is bursting at the seams. We have like 400 people that live in Messina because they can't find land or housing on our territory. So this is the most important issue to us. Finances is secondary to us. Land is the most important to our people.
This is an issue that we have all been trying to deal with, thinking about how it could be dealt with, hoping it could be dealt with, and we have never gotten to this point before.
Certainly it's clear that everybody wants to see this happen. And it's the first time in a few years that we've seen everybody willing to sit down and talk openly about it. We've always been meeting separately, and this is nice to see everybody sit at the table together and start to work it through.
Under the deal to keep their casino exclusive, the Mohawks also agreed to pay 25% of future slot machine profits to the state, proceeds that will be shared with all 8 counties in the North Country. The deal comes just days after Governor Cuomo warned Native American casinos they could soon face competition in their own backyards from the 3 casinos he hopes to bring to upstate New York. Just last week, the Oneida Indians also struck a deal with the Cuomo administration to guarantee exclusive territory for their Turning Stone Casino in central New York in exchange for an estimated $50 million in annual payments to the state.
This is a success for not just the Oneida people, but it's a win for central New York and a win for the state.
This week's deal means the state will not put a casino in any of the 8 counties in the North Country, including Essex and Warren counties, both of which have expressed interest in being considered as a site for a casino.